AFC Barcelona is going to be hosting Atletico de Madrid tomorrow, and Atletico Bilbao is going to be hosting Real Madrid on Wednesday. See, after these two games, we all are going to start predicting who is going to win La Liga at the end of the season. Do you know why I'm saying this? I'm saying this because when you take a look at La Liga table, right, the point difference between the first spot and the second spot is 1 point. That is, Barca and Real Madrid is separated by 1 point. The point difference between the second spot and the third spot, that is Real Madrid Villarreal, is 1 point. And the point difference between the third spot and the fourth spot, Villarreal Atletico de Madrid, is just 1 point. You get the point? So the point difference between the first spot and the fourth spot is 3 points, meaning Barca is 3 points ahead of Atletico de Madrid. And these two games that are going to be taking place tomorrow and Wednesday are very important game, very crucial game. Now, let us start with the game between Atletico de Madrid and FC Barcelona. Who is going to win the game at the end of the day? This is a game must win, because when you take a look at the league table, right, Barcelona is actually seated in a good position. But if they don't win this game tomorrow against Atletico de Madrid win the game, then the season is going to become complicated for Real Madrid, for Atletico de Madrid, for Atletico Bilbao, for Villarreal, and for Real Madrid also, right? And looking at this game from afar, you cannot easily predict who is going to win the game. But one thing I can see in this game is that both teams are going to score in this game. This game is going to be a tough one. I have great respect for Atletico de Madrid because defensively, they defend like a team. Offensively, they attack like a team. Unlike FC Barcelona, they have a good squad, but defensively, they are very poor, and offensively they are good. Now look at this game also, right? All Barcelona key players are going to play this game. Pedri is going to play this game. Rafinha is going to play this game. Lamine Yamal is going to play this game. Robert Lewandowski is also going to play this game. And the question now is, who is going to win the game then at the end of the day? When Barcelona played the game last weekend, right, they won the game. They won the game 3 goals to 1. In that game, Dani Olmo scored 2 goals. Meaning, if Dani Olmo step up again against Atletico de Madrid, then it is going to be a good one. Lamine Yamal also scored his first goal in Camp Nou, right? And this game tomorrow is going to be Barcelona's third game in Camp Nou. Can they come out of Camp Nou tomorrow with a victory? We all are going to see tomorrow. And if there is a player in this Atletico de Madrid team that we all are scared of, is Julian Alvarez. He has 7 goals to his name already this season. And when you take a look at the game that Atletico de Madrid played against Real Madrid, I think that was Atletico de Madrid's best game so far this season, where they defeated Real Madrid 5 goals to 2. Can they reproduce the same thing tomorrow against FC Barcelona? I don't know. I don't know, if I'm being honest with you. All I know is that this game is going to be a tough one, and the difficulties is going to start in the first minute of the game till the last minute, because Atletico de Madrid know if they win the game, they'll close up the gap. And Barcelona also know if they win the game, they'll space up the gap between Atletico de Madrid, FC Barcelona, Villarreal, and Real Madrid. So I wish all the two teams the best in this game. And another game is going to be that of Atletico Bilbao versus Real Madrid, which is going to be taking place on Wednesday. These two games are going to be taking place tomorrow and Wednesday, simply because there is a Copa del Rey games that are coming up, right? And these 4 teams are going to be participating in Copa del Rey. These games were scheduled to be taking place on March the 19th. These 2 fixtures are La Liga March the 19th fixtures that they brought them in front Easter, so the Copa del Rey can be played during the time where other teams will be participating on March the 19th. And looking at this game between Real Madrid and Atletico Bilbao, it is a tough one. Why? Simply because when you take a look at Real Madrid recent games, right, they have not been good. Against Rayo Vallecano before the international break, they shared points. After the international break, they played the game against Elche. The game ended 2-2. And yesterday, they played the game against Girona. The game ended 1-1. Meaning, Real Madrid have not won a single La Liga game in their last 3 La Liga fixtures. They have gotten 3 points out of 9, which is looking scary, because looking at the La Liga table, Real Madrid is already 1 point behind FC Barcelona, which is just to tell you the season is going to be long. And the reality is this, right? You cannot easily predict La Liga right now, because after every game, the table is going to be changing. Maybe after these fixtures, another team is going to step up and Barcelona will come behind. Or after the games, Barcelona will move ahead again. But I cannot predict anything for now. But this game is going to be a tough one. And I think Real Madrid's main problem is that they lack a creative player. See, if Real Madrid can get a creative player, because before the return of Jude Bellingham, do you know who was Real Madrid's most creative player? Arda Güler. Arda Güler was Real Madrid's creative player. And I think if Xabi Alonso can get back a starting spot for this guy, he's going to deliver. But the problem now is, how is Xabi Alonso going to play Arda Güler alongside Jude Bellingham? Because the two are not pairing together. If you have not been watching Real Madrid games, you might not understand what I'm saying. But these two guys have not been pairing together, right? And Kylian Mbappe also is one key player in this team that if he does not step up, Real Madrid is going to slow down. And teams have studied him already, right? When you take a look at the recent games of Kylian Mbappe, you'll notice that, especially in LaLiga, you notice that the teams already know him. They know he is the engine of this team. And if he does not score, Real Madrid is not going to win. That is why against Rayo Vallecano, he was nowhere to be found. Against Elche, he was nowhere to be found. And yesterday against Girona, he was still nowhere to be found. It was Vinicius Junior that came out with a penalty, and Kylian Mbappe converted the penalty to a goal. That's it, just to tell you, the season is getting more and more complicated. And I think it is going to be a tough one, right? Real Madrid know if they win this game, first of all, wait. Since the game is on Wednesday, Barcelona game on Tuesday will tell us how Real Madrid is going to play. If Barcelona win the game on Tuesday, tomorrow, against Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid is going to multiply their energy in this game. No matter the outcome, Real Madrid needs to give their best because they know that there is already danger. Do you remember that after the Clásico, FC Barcelona were behind Real Madrid with 7 points? Real Madrid were topping the league table, 7 points ahead of FC Barcelona. And today we are already on match day 15. And FC Barcelona is already ahead of Real Madrid with 1 point. So I know it is going to be a tough game. And looking at the two games, right, my predictions for the games are very simple. FC Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid. I think both teams are going to score in this game, right? And if there is a key player to watch in this game, it's Lamine Yamal. Yes. I know Lamine Yamal have not been good in big games this season, but trust me, Lamine Yamal is a player to watch in this game. He's going to cause a lot of trouble. And since Atletico Madrid is a team that is very aggressive, Lamine Yamal is going to provoke them. And at the end of the day, if Atletico Madrid is not careful, they're going to take a red card in this game. So I think Lamine Yamal is the main player to watch in this game. And at the end of the day, I think both teams are going to score. Now, Atletico Bilbao versus Real Madrid. Nico Williams, I watched him this weekend. The guy is gradually getting back to his best. Can they score in this game? I will still give both teams to score between Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid. Guys, let me know your predictions for these two games that are going to be taking place on Tuesday and Wednesday. And most importantly, let's be honest. Who do you think is going to win La Liga this season? Who is going to win La Liga? Is it going to be Barca? Is it going to be Real Madrid? Is it going to be Atletico Madrid or Villarreal? Who do you think is going to win the league title this season? Guys, I've come to the end of the video, and if this is the first time you are come across my channel, I am going to appreciate if you can hit the thumb up to the video, subscribe to the channel, and most importantly, share the video to 1 or 2 persons. And see you until my next video.